stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 18th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Jackson will throw. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. Inside the 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's got the 1st down and still on his feet. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
That's a good-looking run there. And if you're going to be RB1 for Wisconsin, you're going to be pretty talented. Because you think of the guys they've had in this backfield in recent years, the Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dane, Monty Ball. How about Jonathan Taylor that's getting it done now on Sundays? This guy's got power, he's got speed, he's got shiftiness. He's got all the tools you need to be successful and play on Sunday.
Pulls it in. It's Ballard. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. On his feet at the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Smith dropping to pass. Finds his tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Ballard. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
The give to the left. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the...
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Jackson gonna throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
He'll pull it on the read. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Back to pass. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Pulls it in. It's Charles. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Mason. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback sneak, looking for just a sliver of daylight. Sneaks into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Jackson will throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. He's into the open down the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, Badgers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas is currently ahead of this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Mississippi State. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running to the left. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. That's caught. It's Charles. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the front.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Jackson will throw. Trying to barrel in. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down.
Let's go! Let's go! Football 7! Football 7!
The give. He's not going to get there. Stop short. Fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable.
He lobs one high down the left side. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay.
That's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish quarter number 3. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Floating away. He's going to run it. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, 1st and 10 again.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Badgers want to move quickly. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Just ran over it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the catch. It's Charles. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why
got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Smith dropping to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Badgers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going.
It's a fumble! Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. I don't know if it was luck. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Behind the chains now on second and long. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Smith wants to throw. Rush is on him. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Moving out of the pocket. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Quick strike through the air for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down.
They've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Burke. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on this.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Knights! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Smith dropping to pass. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the 1st down.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz. You may have to sell out. You might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession and give yourself a chance to win.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Not all close games are